Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it. So here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer starts by saying this electric mountain bike is simply amazing, far exceeding their already high expectations. They were immediately impressed by the build quality, noting the professional and clean welds. While the finish on their model was a bit darker than the online photos suggested, they found it to be a welcome improvement. This durability has been proven on the trails, as our reviewer has been bombing through the woods without a single scratch to the paint, despite kicking up rocks and sticks. Initially worried about the machine's size and power, they found it perfectly manageable and an absolute joy to ride. The riding experience itself is praised for its comfort. The stock seat and ergonomic grips were so good that this client saw no need for upgrades, a rare compliment. They particularly appreciated the trigger throttle over a twist style, as it allows for better control and a firm grip while feathering the power. The thoughtful design extends to small but significant details, like the bright, automatic headlight and a clever system where the throttle re-engages instantly after tapping the brakes. A significant part of their experience involved an optional controller upgrade. While it unlocks a thrilling top speed, our reviewer was more impressed by how it refined the pedal assist levels. The lowest setting became a much more manageable and realistic speed for casual rides or for keeping pace with friends on regular bikes. Of course, a machine this capable has its trade-offs. Its considerable weight is the most obvious, a necessary consequence of its massive battery and impressive range. Our reviewer also strongly advises against installing the included water bottle holder due to its awkward placement. Despite these minor points, the combination of raw power, thoughtful features, and robust construction left this client feeling they had a truly exceptional electric bike.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer, an experienced mountain and hybrid cyclist, found that this electric bike completely surpassed their expectations as a first-time electric bike owner. They were looking for a fun new way to tackle longer trail explorations with their partner, and this machine proved to be the perfect solution. Our reviewer felt it struck an ideal balance between quality, performance, and affordability, offering a level of power and features that could rival much more expensive, big-name brands. For someone who values impressive performance over brand prestige and wants to impress themselves rather than others, this felt like an incredible find that delivered more for less. The power is truly something to behold. This client notes that the bike accelerates to very high speeds with surprising ease, providing more than enough power for any reasonable situation. Climbing steep hills feels almost effortless, transforming a grueling challenge into a light workout. It handles well across various terrains like roads, gravel, and general trails, delivering a consistently smooth and powerful ride. While it might not have the nimble agility required for serious, gritty enduro trails, it is an absolute blast for almost any other kind of riding. The thrill and fun factor are undeniable. A major consideration is the sheer weight of this electric mountain bike. It is a seriously heavy, solidly built machine. This heft contributes to its stable feel but presents a logistical challenge for transportation. Our reviewer cautions that it's far too heavy for a traditional bike rack and required them to invest in a motorcycle-style hitch carrier for safe transport. Aside from its weight, the full suspension system provides a remarkably smooth experience, and the bike glides beautifully. The battery life also appears to be excellent, barely showing a dent after several long, demanding rides. While long-term durability remains to be seen, the initial impressio.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer admits they once held a pessimistic view of electric bikes, but this model has officially converted them. For years, our reviewer commuted daily on a traditional pedal bike. However, after a period of car commuting led to declining fitness and traffic frustration, attempts to return to their old bike proved unsustainable for a new, much longer and more strenuous route, making consistent 3-day-a-week rides impossible. This client initially tried another e-bike, which was okay, but presented several issues. Cable brakes felt inadequate, the battery barely completed the commute, and the motor lacked desired power, topping out at 23 mph. Crucially, it arrived with defects like a misaligned derailleur and a non-functional rear brake, prompting a search for a more robust solution instead of repairs. Then came this electric bike, which our reviewer describes as a game changer, slashing their commute time from over an hour to a mere 45 minutes each way. Its wide tires offer excellent stability and traction in all conditions, complemented by a full suspension system that smooths out roots, sewer caps, and bridge seams. The dual motors provide impressive acceleration and sustained speeds up to 37 mph, rivaling a small car's performance. Even on significant inclines, this e-bike largely holds its own, maintaining 25 mph on most hills, with only the most challenging ascent bringing speeds down to 1220 mph. Concerns about losing the exercise aspect of cycling were quickly debunked. This individual now consistently exercises 3 days a week on this electric bike, a vast improvement over no cycling at all due to the strenuous demands of a traditional bike for their commute. Having tried various options, our reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this powerhouse, noting it represents a top-tier experience. The power feels perfectly balanced, allowing for effective exercise without the frustration of traffic. Equipped with saddlebags and good rain gear, this CL.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.